morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Those of you who follow me and watch the videos and saw the last video know where I'm at because I ain't moved yet. I'm in Eton, E-T-O-N, Georgia, northern Georgia. I'm at a Shaw plant. Carpets. I've been in the carpet sphere for about 24 hours. And I got a load of yarn because when you think of it, most carpets are made of yarn. Makes sense, right? Yeah. So I got a whole load of yarn being offloaded, 40,000 pounds. I got to tell you, man, I have been running light load for the last couple of months. It's the first heavy load I've had. It's the first load I've had over 20,000 pounds in a couple of months. It's just been working out that way, I believe. But man, it's a big difference on the fuel mileage. Goodness gracious. I was getting 8.8 miles a gallon. Man, I dropped to like 6.5. Oh my goodness, man, that hurts. Hurts the bottom line. But that's all good. Guess what, y'all? I just got a green light. We're gonna get this trailer out the door, get our paperwork, which should be in the back of the truck, and I'm gonna get on down to Calhoun, Georgia, where we're getting our reload. I got 3 stops to pick up, then I'm heading to Coldwater, Michigan. Let's get it done, y'all. Get on down the road. Calhoun, Calhoun, Georgia. Picking up a load of from Mohawk. I'm still in the what you call carpet spear. So let's get in my door. we go. I got some more stops. I think I got enough room. Yeah, I think I got enough room. Let's go get the rest. So one of the things that I do is that I run two GPSs. I have a Rand McNally. I like it. It's okay. I would never use it as my primary GPS because it's not exact. Sometimes it doesn't get you to the door, and sometimes it takes routes that is just like, why would I do that? So then I have my phone and I have Google Maps. Now I run Google Maps even if I know how to get there, because it gives me traffic alerts, accidents, stuff like that. I get real-time alerts, backups that are coming, that are ahead of me, traffic. So I do that for that reason. There's a method to my madness. But I run the two GPSs, and today was a good example of it. I'm in Georgia, northern Georgia, where there's a lot of hills, a lot of traffic, a lot of mountains, a lot of roads that are, no truck. I'm sorry, I'm watching this guy back up. I got distracted. But a lot of roads that are no truck, this and that. Some roads aren't passable by trucks because of the topography. And so you need to be able to cross-reference, and I do that constantly. And I was able to find the best route, the quickest route, but the best route for a truck. So I'm in Calhoun, Georgia. And from Calhoun, Georgia, my next stop, my last stop before I head on up to Michigan, is in Scottsboro, Alabama. Now it's 60 miles from here, okay? Now, if I was in a car, maybe, and probably if I was in a car, I wouldn't do it. I could go straight west from here and take the route. But man, it ain't straight. It's just windy, up and down, boom, 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 to get across a river. Or I could take, which is the route I'm going to take, get back on 75, which is 1 mile from where I'm at, run 75 through Chattanooga, come out around Chattanooga, and then I think that's 72 or 70, I can't remember. But run that route straight south into Scottsboro. That's another way you would take it to get into Huntsville. If you were coming off of, say for instance, you were coming from like Chattanooga, trying to get to Huntsville. That's the way I would take. So had I not had a GPS or map, and I only had my regular Google GPS, I wouldn't have done it. But an average, regular civilian would have taken that back road with that big truck. It would have been in a hurt. You know what I mean? Your butt cheeks would have been tight till you got to your destination. So that's why I run two GPSs. I know I'm not the only one. I'm speaking to the choir. I know I'm not saying anything that nobody doesn't know already. But for those who don't know, I recommend running two GPSs. That way you can have a cross-reference. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. So I just thought I would just share that. I just got a green light, and I'm about to go back here and reconnect my trailer. I'm at Mohawk. I'm still in the carpet sphere. I'm in the carpet world right now. I'll be out of it on Monday or Sunday night. It's all about Mohawk and Shaw, the two huge, the largest flooring companies, I guess, in the world. I've exaggerated a little bit, but I know they're big. So let's go to get my paperwork and get connected. Let's get on down the road, family. Talk. All right, we are out of here. Let's go. Weather's nice down here, 61 degrees. Wear a light jacket, sun's out. You get away with no jacket if you chose. Decision is yours. I'm in between. Sometimes that breeze fly through here to get underneath the armpit. You feel like you might need a little jacket. That's where it's at. I tell you, man, it's amazing, man. You just look at an industry, like the flooring industry, and they basically run entire cities down here. Unbelievable. I mean, I know you all have ever heard of Abbott, which is a pharmaceutical company. Well, they have their own zip code. Abbott, Illinois. Their own zip code. That's how big and powerful they are. Unreal, man. There are people or industries or companies that have endless amounts of money. I'm not one of those. Alrighty, we want to exit this facility. Walmart has a big stake here. That's actually where I'm going. Ultimately, my destination is a Walmart, Coldwater Walmart distribution center. I've been there before. Done a drop and hook there before. It's going to be a live load today. Or a live unload, rather. Alrighty, bye-bye, Mohawk. It's going to be a 5:30, a 5 o'clock Sunday live unload. So let's make it so. We got some booking to do. It ain't that bad. Got more than enough time to get there. Believe me that. Let's do it. Right, we got some Chattanooga, Tennessee traffic. Well, you get that from time to time. They've done construction. That construction that they've done, at least that merger between 75 and 24. But it's there's still bottlenecks getting to it. I think it's the lanes, the traffic. I don't know what's causing it constantly, but you gotta hit this at the right time of day. Right now I'm hitting this, it's 1:24, so it's the middle of the day. But if you all have ever had the opportunity to have some food here in Chattanooga called Champy's, I believe it's called. Champs or Champy's. It's a chicken place. Oh man. First of all, when you go into it, the decor is it's kind of like if you was at a juke joint in the country and everybody came in and carved their name into the wood of the cabin. That's what it is. It's got pictures of famous artists, sports athletes, singers, musicians. It's just a historic place. You go in and just look at the signatures and the pictures and so forth. But then the chicken, man. Oh. I'm a connoisseur of fine chicken. My family and I all. My wife and I actually came through here. We had to pick up a bus down in Orlando. On the way back, we stopped. We stayed overnight down here in Calhoun, Georgia. And the next morning, we got up and, we figured let's have some lunch when we hit the road. We stopped at this place called Champions, man. And, we was hooked. Anytime we come through here, we stop. And then fried green tomatoes is legendary. I gotta say, it's legendary. Wow. Just had to say that, y'all. Just had to say that. Champs. Champies. Champs. It's one of those two names. Check it out if you ever get to Chattanooga. Obviously, if you're in a big truck. I think they got one of them near a shopping center. You might be able to get a truck in there. Check it out first. But yeah. I think I found the culprit as to why this traffic is backed up. I think maybe not. It's still backed up a little bit down there, but I did see some disco lights. Sound like a cop got somebody pinned up. Just make sure I'm in the right lane. I can remember if I have to be in the left lane or the right lane for Nashville 24. Yeah, here you look at this. Look at it. Got him RV. Look at it. Gotta get him. Got his door wide open. Got a mission. Well, look, an accident. Yeah, well. We're still backed up, y'all. That wasn't the culprit. Oh, that wasn't the problem. Let's get on down the road, family. Good morning, family. It's time to start the day. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. I made my bed up. You know how I am about my bed. I got to make it up. I can't roll unless my bed is made up, man. It's a habit that I have recently acquired. I'm gonna be honest with you. Recently acquired that. I think my wife has a lot to do with it. We jump out the bed, and the first thing she does is she grabs it and starts making the bed up, and I do it with her. And that's stuck with me for the last 13, 15 years, and I think it's a good habit. It's a good habit. There's nothing like getting into climbing into a freshly made bed. Everything is nice and cool, because I like a cool bed. And you get rolling, man. Nothing changes. Just because I'm in the truck doesn't mean I don't like the same thing that I did when I'm at home. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna get rolling. I'm in Mount Eagle, Tennessee, at a pilot here, right on top of the hill. So get myself rolling, go in and brush my teeth and all that great stuff, and then get on down the road, as we like to say. Let's do it, family. Bright light, bright light, bright light, bright light. Let's convert the truck from an RV to a over-the-road semi-truck working vehicle. Let's do it. Sun is out. Good day to run. Nice weather. Nice weather. Let's do it, family. It's trucking, baby. It's trucking. Check out this parking job. Boy, you park anywhere you can get it.
Yeah, I see that. Man, you know what? Man, a lot of other guys in there were saying the same.
Anywhere you can fit it. Wow. Let's go get the coffee. Let's get it done. Well, I got my coffee. Dunkin' Donuts coffee, to be specific. I love my Dunkin' Donut coffee, man. There's something about it. It's got a natural sweetness to it I like. And I got my ice. I'm ready to go. I can eat some Highway up now. I got all the components I need. The essentials. Coffee and ice. I'm good to go. I'd like to send out a shout out to my man, Brother Smith, out here getting this Highway thing done. Out of Georgia. Good man, good brother. Enjoyed speaking with him. Over at the coffee, I call it the beverage center. He's getting our fuel for the day. Get ready to eat up some Highway. Do what we do. Serving the country, making sure everybody get everything they need, like the toilet paper and yarn. Well, let's get up down this highway. Let's get down this mountain, good old Mount Eagle, and let's get it done. Mr. Smith, good man. Nice to meet you, brother. Be safe out there. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Let me stop before I get a copyright. Well, I shouldn't get a copyright, considering I don't sing well, so it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, right? Let's get on down the old highway. So like I said, we're on Mount Eagle. So we gotta get down the mountain. We climbed it last night or yesterday. Now we gotta get down it, which is you do it safely. Set your speed. You know, with these new trucks, it's a lot easier than it was back in the day. We used to go down these hills, and believe it or not, I went down these hills in a cab over 10 speed. So it was even 10 or 12 speed with no jakes. So we had to do it the right way, the way you were trained to do it. If you went up it in fourth, you went down it in third. That's the way it went. If you, whatever gear you went up it, you come down one gear less. That was it. And you selected that gear before you began your descent down that hill. That's how you did it, man. It was nothing to play with. I saw a truck going down the west side of Eagle the other day, and the brakes were smoking. The brakes were smoking, man, and wow. I mean, I fell for him, but he got down it. He got down the hill. He got down the hill, and he made it. No issues. So I was happy for him. But we're gonna begin this descent down the hill. Let's do it, y'all. And that was a piece of cake. That was a piece of cake. A lot easier than it was in the old days. A lot easier than it was in the old days. I've never smoked my brakes, thank God, going down any hills. I've done my share of West Coast, Downers Pass, all that type of stuff. To be honest with you, I think some of the more, I could be wrong, let me know in the comments, but I think sometimes maybe some of the more treacherous drivers in Pennsylvania, because it's just so many. It's not that they're extremely high, it's that they're so frequent. And they're constantly climbing, going down, hitting curves, narrow lanes. It's just constant. That's the turnpike 76 and 80. It's, you get past one, and there you go. You got another. You know, it's constant. You know, can't get a break. I've done my share of those. Just recently, as a matter of fact, that right there is not a big deal at all. I mean, it's a lot of companies, you know, back in the day, I don't know if it's the same, they consider that your final test. They will allow you to complete your training until you've gone over Mount Eagle. And maybe that's because maybe those companies aren't going out west. Maybe that's the case. But that's like the final exam going over Mount Eagle. And you can get the training because you got, you know, if you're heading east, you have what I'm trying to say, the safety lane that you have to pull into. So you can experience that, pulling into a safety lane, stopping at the top of the hill, wait till you get the green light, then you proceed down the descent. You also have the opportunity to see a real live runaway ramp. You get to see one live and in person. So that right there just could be an eye opener for someone. So yeah, it's the real deal. Yeah, absolutely. It's a real ramp. Get in that. You find yourself having to use that. Just when you get to the top, pack your bags, and you know, try to find another job. Finally, that's where that's at. So. But that's if you're looking to getting in the trucking, understand, even though these trucks make things easier, they do fail, and take it seriously. Go up there, Saturday morning, they won't be too busy today. Some folks will stay in the house for a little bit, just a couple more hours. Let's get on down the road, family. All right, I just stopped at one of the immaculate Kentucky rest areas. You know, you can put together a poll to determine which rest areas or which states have the best rest areas, and I'm going to put Kentucky in one of the top 5 possibly. I'm not sure what the West Coast is doing. I haven't really been out there in quite some time. But yeah, I would like to say to put Kentucky in the top 5. I put Wisconsin in the top 5 too. But I got to tell you, man, my home state, Indiana, they coming. They're coming. They are building some edifices in the state of Indiana. They've knocked down a good array of rest areas, and they're coming up with one, man. They got one at about the 225, 230 in the neighborhood. It's on the southbound side of 65, and man, it's nice, man. It is really nice. Good morning, or good afternoon, really. It's 1:41 Eastern time. I don't know if you can see in the background. That is what I'm doing. Watching the Bears. Right now, 7-7. They have a chance playing the Saints. It's all right. I am waiting for my appointment at 5 o'clock at the Walmart Distribution Center here in Coldwater, Michigan. I have my coffee. To kick in, or to start, rather. I am, 16 miles from it, 16 miles south of where I am delivering. And hopefully they're quick. I got a load of a combination of carpets and I don't know, carpet stuff. Picked up from 3 different manufacturers: Shaw, Mohawk, and Maple rug distribution of some sort there. So once we get there, and hopefully they'll get me in, give me empty, then I'll be on my way. It's Sunday night. I'm a deadhead home. I got a few things I got to take care of at the house, see the family. Then Tuesday morning, I'm going to look for a load out of there, and I'll get back to cracking at it. But, yeah, Bears are moving the ball. That's all that matters. Weather's nice. It's like in the 60s, 66 here in Michigan. Well, I'm actually in Angola, Indiana, right at the border of Indiana, Michigan. So weather's still nice. It's November. Weather's still nice. Okay, I'll take it. But, yeah, just sitting here at the pilot right now. We'll go inside here, use the restroom, and in a few hours I'll be getting up the road and going and get this load delivered. Let's do it. Excuse me, family. So, as I left the truck stop that I was sitting at since last night, as I was traveling, happened to get an alert on an email stating that the scheduler at this brokerage made a mistake and the load doesn't deliver until Monday morning. Yeah, Monday morning. So that changes everything. The problem that I have with it is I was sitting there since yesterday, 7:37. I might have been able to squeeze a 34-hour reset in because I need it. I got like 13 hours left on the week. And, I'll have recaps Recap Jones be in full effect next week. But I wouldn't have to do that because I would have been able to get a 34-hour in. But instead, I did a pre-trip and I drove. Once you drive, you can't edit driving time on anybody's e-log system. So I actually went to Walmart still to see if I could bat my eyes and see if they'll let me in. And it almost worked. But the people in the back, well, we only got 2 hours in. Yeah, we're not going to have it done in time. So hence, I'm here to tomorrow. So I actually went about 9 miles north of where I was at. Instead of backtracking, it was closer. TA here, the 25 on Interstate 69 here in Michigan. And I'm going to sit here, and they said they can get me in at 6 a.m. So I'm going to get up at 5 a.m., head down there at about 5:30, check in, get unloaded, and I'm going to still go through the house because my family want to see me. And I totally understand. I want to see them as well. So I'm going to go through the house tomorrow. I still got some stuff I got to take care of. Got a Zoom call I got to have. And then book a load Tuesday and get down the road. But yeah, man, haven't had that happen a lot. But when you bust your head to get up here at enough time to deliver on a Sunday, and that was actually one of the selling points for me on that load was to deliver on Sunday. I would have taken the load anyway, but Sunday was like, yeah, that's perfect. Sunday 5, boom, deliver, head through the house. Could have been a spend the night in my house, in my bed, Sunday night and Monday night. And I could have had my massage tomorrow morning. Yeah, but it's all good. Good morning. Time to get up and head over to this Walmart. Let's do it, y'all. We're here in cold water. Finally got to get on the property. So I got my appointment. I'm pretty sure my appointment was for 7 a.m. all along. Basically gave me, told me what I needed, what he felt I needed to hear in order for me to take the load. I was going to take it anyway, but still, I had plans. But I'm here. I'm looking for door 480. Looking for, in the door, dolly down, take the paperwork to the building. Those of you who have been to Walmart know the procedure. It's the same at all locations. When I was leaving the truck stop, because those that are sleeping or sitting in various truck stops in this area are more than likely going to Walmart. We all got appointments, but there's a line that waits. I was probably the third truck in line. As I was coming out of the truck stop, there was a truck. I was coming, and man, he pulled right out of the spot. I know he saw me. The spots were in angles, clear sight of me, and he pulled out in front of me. And you know why he pulled out in front of me? Because he figured I was going to Walmart, so I'm gonna beat him over there. Little does he know, I wasn't a company truck, and I didn't have a governor like he did. So I had to get his left door. I had 8 miles to do it, so I did it. Had a little surprise when I opened the door. Like I said, I got a load of carpets on me. Doggone carpet started sliding out on me. About a good 6 of them. 6, 7 of them came out. So I'm out of breath. But they've been pretty nice to me here at this cold water facility. And one of their yard dog drivers came and helped me, contacted inside of the warehouse and asked them to open the door that I was assigned to. And we walked them, the straggly ones, the ones that wanted to jump out the trailer, walked them up to the door. Okay. Got them all. One of them came out, huh? Thank you, man. Yeah, there's the culprits. Look at it. Fun time this morning. Fun time this morning. Sometimes stuff like this gotta happen to keep on your toes. Let's gently get this into the door before some more will come out. You're the best, brother. You're the best. Yes, indeed. Easy on the brakes, Keith. Easy on the brakes. No, I'm talking about stuff. Easy on the brakes. Yes, indeed. Good man there. Right place at the right time, but also the willingness to help. You know, that's awesome. Not only did he help me, he also was my eyes back there. I saw a shadow jump out of the box, and I had that feeling. I stopped, and he rushed to catch me. And I was right. One of them fell out again. About two more fell out of the box, and he was able to catch it and you know, put it back in the trailer. So that was good, man. Make sure I'm over. I don't want to do a bunch of up and forward and backing, because I want to get this in the door before any others decide they want to bail out like a herd of cow coming out of a cow hauler. Yeah, we should be good though. Back to straight back and get this thing in the door. Maybe that's the reason why my load didn't get delivered yesterday, because the crew last night probably wouldn't have been as gracious in accommodating and helping me in a situation such as your load trying to come out of the back of the door. Things happen for a reason. You don't know what sometimes you don't know what that reason is, but sometimes you get an idea. Who knows? I'll take it as that. Soften up this door. We are in contact. We drop this trailer and go to the shipping and receiving office, get more paperwork, and get this thing empty. I used to always come to Walmart and Targets when I used to drive for JB Hunt back in the 90s. And I had quite a bit of, what do you call it, live unloads back then. Then it changed. There was more drop and hook at that time. Now, and this was before Walmart, I believe, had their own fleet. If they did, it was real small. It was real small back then, if they had their own fleet of trucks back then. I would like to say they didn't, or just a handful. So they were using a lot of outside carriers, and a lot of their major outside carrier was JB Hunt. And you always heard the story that the Hunt family and the Walmart family were close, were really close because of the Arkansas relationship. They were all from the same area in Arkansas. So hence, a business relationship was forged between those two families, hence those two companies. So really interesting, the history. Pretty sure someone knows that history a lot better than I do. Those are just little things that I knew or heard of. So let me go inside the office here, turn paperwork in, and they can get this long loading process started. Well, they got the load. Well, excuse me, let me rephrase that. They have the load in the door, and the young lady, she said, yeah, I'm the one that said that you can't get unloaded last night. I wish I'd allowed you to get unloaded last night. Oh, really? She said, yeah, because it's going to take a little while. Make sure I knew that these Mohawk loads are really, really time consuming. To be honest with you, it's not the Mohawk portion of this. The Mohawk portion is very easy because they only have like two pallets on the load on here. The rest of this stuff is the the carpet that came from Maple, which was the Scottsboro leg of this load. But I don't know. Majority of it looks like it's in on pallet. There's a couple of loose carpets. It didn't take that long to load it. But hopefully they'll get to it and get me emptied so I can go about my business. We'll see. Hopefully. Now, my gut would say to park here, but just to the left, there's a there's a trailer that can park. So just give me a higher chance of getting tapped by a truck. So I'm going to pull up here in front of this bobtail. I feel a little more comfortable there, and I might be able to rest a little easier without the risk of someone hitting my truck. Got to think it through sometime. All right, fam, let's see how long this takes. Well, the saga is over. I got the call from Walmart dispatch office, and the load is ready, or the trailer is empty. Put it that way. Trailer is empty, and I am cleared to come get my paperwork, get my trailer, and get out of here. This has been a slight saga. Not all trips go flawlessly. This one was going flawlessly. A minor hiccup. I mean, it set me back a whole day, in a sense. It just less time I had to spend with my family. Yeah, I thought I would wait till my truck aired up. But yeah, after a roll of carpets fell on me, and appointment being changed, I'm finally empty, but it's all right. It's okay. I actually booked a load out of Chicago Ridge, Illinois. I'm going to Laurel, Maryland. Was able to negotiate a $1,950 line haul on it. So, picks up tomorrow, delivers on Wednesday, the next day. So we can work with that. Obviously got toll and all that great stuff, but we can work with it. But I'm going to go home and see the family, stock up on some groceries, do a little laundry, and then get right back at it on Tuesday morning. I think I got a 10 o'clock pickup Tuesday morning on with that load. So It's all good. It's trucking, baby. It's trucking. So this is what I want to say to you all. Keep doing what you're doing so you can see what it does. And we will see you all on the next adventure.